Fans are extremely hyped for the new Mafia, The Old Country. When Hangar 13 teased the return of the Mafia franchise with The Old Country, fans of the series erupted in excitement. The Mafia series has always been synonymous with rich storytelling, cinematic flair, and deep emotional arcs, and this upcoming entry promises to double down on all three. With early concept art showcasing snow-covered European villages, smoky jazz clubs, and narrow cobbled streets under gaslight, the setting alone has ignited a wave of nostalgia. For longtime followers of the franchise, the promise of a return to its roots, literally the old country, is exactly what they've been hoping for. The decision to focus on a prequel set in Sicily, rumored to explore the early 1900s and the birth of the criminal empires, is a bold pivot from the urban American landscapes of previous games. This shift has sparked widespread intrigue, especially among fans eager to dive deeper into the origins of the Mafia's code, culture, and corruption. The era offers a fertile ground for unique gameplay mechanics, horse-drawn carriages, primitive firearms, and a heavy reliance on stealth and influence over brute force. The backdrop of political instability, combined with the tight-knit family structures of rural Sicily, provides the perfect storm for dramatic, character-driven narratives. Another factor driving the hype is the apparent commitment to historical accuracy and immersive world-building. According to developer interviews, every village, church bell, and dialect in the old country is being meticulously researched to ensure authenticity. This level of dedication has reassured fans that Hangar 13 is aiming for more than just spectacle. It wants to craft a living, breathing world that players will lose themselves in. For a community that's often been disappointed by shallow remakes and hollow sequels, this attention to detail is a strong signal that the old country may truly be something special. Moreover, the series' signature storytelling appears to be returning in full force, with rumors of a Shakespearean-style arc centered around a young mafioso caught between duty, betrayal, and the brutal morality of the old ways. The Mafia games have always excelled when telling deeply human stories amidst the chaos of crime, and fans are expecting no less from this installment. Early casting leaks hint at a strong ensemble of voice actors, including several native Italian speakers, which only adds to the immersion. Combined with a cinematic approach to dialogue and mission design, expectations for a compelling narrative are sky-high. Beyond the setting and story, what's also fueling anticipation is the technology behind the game. The Old Country is reportedly being built on Unreal Engine 5, and early footage of the dynamic weather systems, ray-traced lighting, and ultra-detailed environments has left fans stunned. Seeing the flicker of candlelight in a darkened chapel or the way fog rolls over the hills of Palermo is enough to evoke an emotional response. For players who value atmosphere as much as action, this new Mafia promises a feast for the senses. Another point of excitement is how the gameplay is expected to evolve. Leaks suggest an open-ended mission structure where choices carry long-term consequences, more akin to Red Dead Redemption 2 than the linear missions of previous Mafia games. This shift toward more player agency, coupled with the cultural nuances of the setting, has fans speculating about everything from family feuds to vendetta systems that track personal rivalries over time. If done right, this could redefine the Mafia experience in ways both grounded and innovative. Social media has only amplified the buzz. From Reddit threads dissecting every screenshot to fan-made trailers speculating on plot twists, the online community has become a hive of theory crafting and speculation. Veteran fans are sharing their hopes for iconic moments, like Omerta trials, initiation ceremonies, and ambushes in olive groves, while newer players are simply excited by the idea of a gangster game with emotional depth. The hype is not just about gameplay or visuals, it's about what the Mafia series represents: loyalty, betrayal, family, and the gray spaces in between. Conclusion. In a gaming landscape saturated with futuristic shooters and fantasy epics, Mafia, The Old Country feels like a breath of fresh, smoky Sicilian air. Fans are not just excited, they're emotionally invested in what this game could mean for the franchise and for storytelling in games more broadly. If Hangar 13 can deliver on its promise of authenticity, emotion, and innovation, then The Old Country might not just be a prequel. It could become the defining chapter of the entire Mafia saga.